Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Grigsby's War in the West, and we're here playing as the Allies, moving up through Italy. I think we're doing a fine job here. Let's take a last peek at the depots. I think they are looking pretty good, although I am going to get rid of this one out here. The one at Messina is currently going down to priority 1, and this one is going down to priority 2. I need to make some emergency repairs to the port of Taranto and Brindisi as well. And I think with that, we're looking pretty good, so I'm gonna leave it at that, at least for my ground forces turn, and we'll see how things come up for the Germans. Although there's one last thing that I need to do here. If I can take us, I want to take as much Italian units as possible on a potential attack next turn upon these parts of the 90th Panzer Grenadier Division. We already made a surrender in the other parts. Out here, these guys can't get off the ships for this turn. That's fine. Let's end the turn, and really that's it, right? Or do I want to invade with these guys as well? Yes, I do. Alright. That's fine. There's nothing there, so they should be having an easy time. There was actually not a whole lot of reason to invade. Maybe you can get off there on the next turn. We'll see. Actually, could move here. 30 is a lot better. All right, there we go. Let's end a turn. See what this does to the German forces, and wonder how they're gonna respond for me moving up so quickly. Yeah, there's nothing there. Good job, man. Okay, is there interdiction? They actually have more than we do in some of those territories. There's gonna be some mud here. You can definitely see it with all that rain. That's really not gonna be effective. These guys will be gone the next turn, really. Well, okay, I guess for this turn once again, actually let's go and take a bit of a peek at the losses. First of all though, if we take a look at the number of units, seems like the Germans still have some Italian units left, or they're considered to be my units. Not quite sure what that is. Either way, the Axis does still have 500,000. We're up to above 1. Well, we're close to 1.2 million. Either way, as for the losses, they've lost 116,000. Most of them are captured. Whereas on our side, we have losses of close to 60,000, with 40,000 disabled and around 20,000 killed. So far, we've taken out quite a couple of tanks, actually. Not too shabby, close to 200 as well. We can see the numbers that have been taken out here. Most of the enemy units that have been taken out are support units. Quite a lot. Also, for the Italians, the losses are staggering. There might be a lot of Italian losses amongst these as well. And these then are our losses. So, yeah. Let's make sure that this time, once again, I do want to put both of these at bombing runs and only on units. Let's set the air directives, but I'm going to give them very distinct directives here. Need to zoom out for a bit. Go and take a look what the enemy decided is a good idea. I guess over here now. You know, that's actually not that bad. I'm glad that the AI decided that these places are where they need to go, and I think that's also good. So getting close to Rome here. If we can get Rome in 1944, that would actually suit me just fine. That would really help me out score-wise as well. Just also, if you think about how things went historically, I think it's also quite interesting. Because the historical capture of Rome was pretty much right up until the invasion in Normandy, and, well, the soldiers getting into Rome, they didn't get much attention after the Allies also landed in Normandy, so that was rather sucky for them, I guess. And that's a big understatement. Well, we're gonna move up here though, so let's see how we can, how far we can get up here. And I don't know why they claimed it was 0 for a time. Let's try to get rid of these guys first. I think they should be taken down by a single soft attack now. With okay, well, like this then. Yeah, they did surrender, and that's mighty good. Let's try to get the 5th just a bit further up north as well. These are the forces that are going to have to attack this Fallschirmjäger division. I'm sure they don't really feel like it, but I don't think they have that much of a choice. Alright, let's build the rail lines, because all the supply transportation currently is by truck, because we don't have any rail lines there. So I'm sure it's eating away at our vehicles. Okay, there we are. You're part of the 5th, so let's try moving you that way. Because the 5th is definitely moving up. Let's take Bari Depot as well. Now, of course, I can't use any rail lines. They're demolished, so kind of have to move in this fashion. It's not too bad though. Let's get you out of here. Actually, I would like these guys to be put under the 10th British Corps as well. For now, the 10th. There we are. Yeah, they're taking care of this Fallschirmjäger division, and we're just trying to move up here. Let's take a look what you can do. I can bypass these forces, cut them off. That's definitely looking to be on the table. There is a unit in Salerno, but I think that just by crossing the river, at the very least, this is part of the Panzer Division. I don't think it had been isolated for very long, most likely. But I think these forces can definitely get rid of it. On the next turn, at least. And for now, I'll keep these forces there like this. Let's get the actual HQ, and I'm gonna move it all the way to Potenza, both of them, which is quite far, yes, but I think they'll be able to manage. The 5th, and okay, let's put you under the army command for now. 8th British. Reason for that is that I want the 8th Indian Division to be under the 5th British Corps. And there we are. Oh, that's why they still had that there. Surprised about all these units, to be honest. Just a little bit. Maybe I can bypass Salerno as it is. And just see. What if I just do a soft attack with both of these? Okay. Not too fancy yet, it's just a scout, luckily. I actually think those guys will probably stick to Salerno. Now, if I can take Naples without getting into any nasty combat, I think the enemy might only be retreating at this stage. So, what I'm going to do is put you in Foggia. And I'm actually going to move these guys up a bit. Part of the 26th Panzer Division, okay. And I'm just going to say that things are looking good here for now. I have to be careful because they do have quite a few forces and I don't want to get overly aggressive with just one division. Because if they would want to, they could technically isolate this one and then destroy it, and that's not really what I want. So I'm not going to move further ahead more in that region. Once again with the port capacity. Well, okay, I'm feeling quite confident that I need to get them somewhere else. Let's get rid of these. There we go. The Italian units, they're gonna withdraw anyway. I need to get to a port with the American forces. So they'll be able to move somewhere else soon, and the same kind of applies there. A ranger force. I didn't see no ranger force before. Okay. Oh, okay. No port capacity. Why they would abandon the city is beyond me. Why would you ever do that? It doesn't make any sense. Well, you're isolated now. Good job. Why though? Why would you allow me to take Bastia? Okay, you're remaining on ships. This is a port, but these guys in a bit of trouble like that. Can't go all the way around. Actually, if Naples becomes available, I can immediately transfer both the Moroccan and Taburgums over there. I'm not gonna wait until I've finished the amphibious HQ build up once again. That just takes too long. Is there... The one thing here though is also I'm gonna wait with the 5th US Army. I think I'm just gonna wait until I've captured Naples, which is gonna be a very big port. And then from there I can transport quite a few of these forces. I don't need forces on Corsica or Sardinia if it's all taken. I think we're doing fine here, so yeah, let's take a look at the logistics, because that's the most important thing. Bari is going to be a level 4 priority, whereas Brindisi is going to be level 1 priority. Priority level 1. I can actually disband Depot at Messina. And the one down here. is going to be priority 1 for now, and you're going to be priority 3 as my units are moving up. On these 2 islands, I'm also going to be taking some measures. Disband. Yep, disbanded. And 1 and 3 is looking good. This will be priority 1. And priority 1. There we go. So most of them is going through Bastia, of course, just to finish off this fortress brigade. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Actually, the one thing that I still technically need to do is get rid of all these, at least for this turn, all the assigned units, because I'm going to redistribute them soon enough. I put them on the units for an attack on Messina, and I kind of need to get rid of them now. And I'll try to redistribute them on the next turn. So there's that. It's just something that has to be done. I really don't need any field artillery on that airborne division as well. For example, not at this stage, I don't. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to redistribute those on the next turn. Let's end it, see what the Germans will be up to. I think we should also take all that territory. We'll see, though. It's a little too late, pal. Should have evacuated while you had the chance, but guess they didn't. That's also the only attack they're doing. And that's pretty much it already. So October 2nd, we're making good progress here. Okay, I see we also got a couple new units. I'll be taking a look at those soon. Yes, let's set the same air directives as we had before. And take a peek. This is the Italian motorized group. And we have the 1st US Armored Division. Means the Italians must have disappeared. Yes, they have. I need to recapture or hold Bastia fast. Well, let's take a look at the summary. Sure. Oh, they're really holding down here. That's... But maybe I can catch Naples without too much interference. If so, I will have gotten a vital port. I believe Naples is also a victory location. I'll be able to see that soon. Yeah, their defensive line is just up ahead. That's a lot of sorties. Maybe I can bypass these, then move up and just surround whatever they have here. They would have to rebuild those divisions as well. Can I move into Naples? Yes, I can. They've left it undefended. And it's also a victory hex, so I'm extremely pleased here. Done. And let's immediately go for port repairs. 6 ports. That's unbelievable. That's a huge number, and it seems like I can cut off these guys as well. That is phenomenal. That would really boost my ability, well, first of all, to destroy all the enemy units before the defensive line. But let's just take a look at all of this other stuff. Let's move in here first and then see whether it's possible to get into Bastia. I'd rather go into Bastia and just launch a soft attack with little hope of happening. Yeah, exactly. There's just no way. But that wasn't the goal anyway. Because they're isolated, I will get them eventually. But my biggest fear was that I wouldn't be able to make it there. Okay. These forces, they will actually move up here. Let's get you moving up. And most of these are actually brigades, and that is... I see. No way. It's the HQ. To get up there, huh? Well, I can go here. These are auto weapons? I'd rather have artillery. There we go. Very nice. Oh, they retreated up here. I thought they surrendered. Just gonna cut that mixed up. They're in a tough spot. One good thing is that I can actually sneak past this side and see if I can assign some units to these guys. So let's give both of them 1 artillery and 1 engineer and 1 light anti-aircraft. You're withdrawing, so you're not gonna get it. Let's do a heavy attack. And the first Fallschirmjäger surrendered. Not bad. There we go. Knew they had it in them. Set you to the 10th. Oh. And assign a new leader to the 10th. He's not bad. 5-5. Yeah, I can't really do that much better, so just leave him. I'm fine. Only for you, this armored brigade group. They're fine at the moment. Let's build some railroads. They still have a very long way to go, and to be honest, I think the biggest problem here is the speed of my advancement, which is a lot. It's a lot faster than the railroads can keep up, and for my units to move this far. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna surround these forces here and see what I can do with that. So I do have this infantry. And they can get some armored cars, that's also fine. Let's move up here. The one unfortunate thing is that as a part of a... yeah, I'm gonna need to keep a unit in Naples. I can't allow them to just go and take it back. And I will try to attack these guys on the next turn. I'll not get the HQ in Naples. Part of 10th. Because both you are at 10 and this one is at 10 too. Let's see. If I move in here, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ah, I was so sure that was a depot. It's part of the second Fallschirmjägers, huh? Okay, let's move you up here and let's actually see what I can do against just those guys. Seems like I took the depot. Okay, that's just a fortified zone. If I can bypass these units, that would serve me quite well. Let's get in here. It's just... oh. That's not gonna do that well for me then. Come on. Okay, good. Because I cut the rail line here, they will have difficulty actually moving and retreating up here. If I can bypass their defensive line here. Let's take a look at those battles as well. Oh, this is just the weather. Battle sites. Okay, well, I think that went fairly well. We'll see how these guys react. They'll probably try to escape. I think there's a very small chance that they're actually going to try and take some of my territory. We'll see, though. They might react in that way. It's as of yet unclear what they would do. I'm trying to stay a bit to the back with my core. Of course, both of these HQs are, you know, they're looking good over in the center. Not too many issues there. Took care of these guys. Then pretty much you're at 18. They're not gonna be on time. I might just as well already cancel that, but we'll see. Yeah, the 1st US Armored Division. You know what? I'm gonna do that on the next episode. I've been playing long enough. There are a few things that I need to do here, but nothing major. I guess getting some of the Americans over to get over in Italy. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, not looking too bad. Let's move you back. I think we've dealt a pretty serious blow to the enemy already. This is 16th and this is 26th. Okay, yeah. Dealt a pretty serious blow to the enemy that they will have a hard time recovering from. We're on the doorstep of Rome, but we have a defensive line that we need to clear first. No problem though, we'll take care of it. Seems like we can bypass the enemy's defense by hitting the northernmost edge of it. They haven't been able to fortify that properly, so far at least. Either way, thanks for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this episode. We're well on the way, and yeah, maybe within a turn or two, well, let's say in a turn or 3, we'll be taking Rome as well. It's October the 2nd, 1943, and like I said, we're well ahead of schedule so far, so I think it's looking good, and I'm happy to continue here. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.